Hello, everyone. My name is Kaitlin Guthrow, a member of your North Texas Giving Day team at Communities Foundation of Texas. And welcome to Board Engagement 101 for North Texas Giving Day. Before we dive into our program today, I just want to thank our media sponsor, On Air Media, for hosting us in this amazing studio. It's so gorgeous. And thank you all so much for your support of North Texas Giving Day. In today's session, we're going to spend just a few minutes discussing what board members can do to further your North Texas Giving Day campaign. We're going to talk about how to equip your board with tools to make their engagement as efficient and as easy as possible. And we're going to hear from a local nonprofit about a creative approach they took last year to engage their board that was wildly successful. Now, if you have questions throughout the program, please go ahead and submit those in the comments section. But also, if you have best practices to share about board engagement and what has worked for your organization, please include those as well. And the North Texas Giving Day team will compile those best practices and share them. So, in thinking about your board of directors, board members are your biggest ambassadors, your super fans, and they're some of the people closest to your mission beyond the staff or volunteers. And from making an introduction to a potential donor or partner to hosting an event, the options are endless for how they can promote your cause. So keep in mind, board members have different areas of expertise, they have varying connections, they have different areas of comfort level and varying interests. And so just keep in mind that board members don't all have to take on the same role in your North Texas Giving Day campaign. You can empower them to choose the role that fits in with your organization goals and campaign focus. And don't feel like you have to engage your board all on your own. Identify a champion who can help you focus them and promote your campaign, really brainstorm what would work best for this year's North Texas Giving Day. Sit down with them and help them champion your board members to get them further involved. So what's the first step? The first step is to check out the board member toolkit. You can find this on the resources page of the North Texas Giving Day website. This will include sample plans, timelines, templates, graphics, everything that your board members would need to promote your campaign before North Texas Giving Day, on the actual day, and afterwards. If you give this toolkit to them directly and share with them your organization goals for North Texas Giving Day, they can truly get started today and helping you further your fundraising success. In terms of the specific roles that board members can take, ultimately there's three most important actions that they can do to support your campaign. The first is simple, inviting them to give on North Texas Giving Day. There are a variety of ways that board members can financially support your nonprofit on North Texas Giving Day. And by leveraging the platform and the tools associated, they can be a fundraising champion for your cause. So board members, first of all, can personally give on the North Texas Giving Day website on September 19th, or they can schedule their gift anytime between September 9th and 18th. A board member can serve as a one-to-one matching fund donor on their own, or they can come together as a collective group to provide a matching fund for your nonprofit. Trend data now shows us that nonprofits who do have a one-to-one matching fund are more successful on North Texas Giving Day. And this is a great way to inspire donors to participate in this groundswell of giving. Don't forget to revisit our Matching Funds 101 video, which you can also find on the resources page. Another way they can financially support your organization is create personal fundraising pages through the platform. This was brand new technology that we offered up last year. They can set a goal, provide their testimonials of why they're serving on your board, and push these personal pages out via email and social media. They can collect then donations on your behalf and activate their networks. This was incredibly successful last year. In fact, we saw donors who are really attracted to North Texas Giving Day through these personal calls to action When you looked at all of the donors that came through those personal fundraising pages, two-thirds were brand new to Giving Day. And we're incredibly excited about what this technology can do in its second year. We'll also have information on fundraising pages 101 that will air on July 31st, right before you can begin setting up personal fundraising pages in August. Okay, the second critical way that board members can engage in North Texas Giving Day is simply to share and spread the word about North Texas Giving Day. Have your board members share their Why I Give story. This was a campaign that the North Texas Giving Day team created years ago, and due to its success, we have continued it on today. Each of your board members is serving your organization for a reason. Utilize North Texas Giving Day to empower them to share that story and why your work is so important in the community. Board members can use the Why I Give filter and hashtags that can easily be shared digitally. And don't forget, board members can take advantage of email signatures, of social media posts, messaging, all that's included in this toolkit, and that can be personalized. So they can share it with coworkers, family, friends, their book club, civic organizations that they participate in, and more. I even had a board member one year host a birthday party, and in lieu of gifts, she asked all of her friends and family to give through North Texas Giving Day. The third way and most important thing that board members can do to further your fundraising success is thank your donors. Use them to send personal emails, make personal phone calls, send thank you notes to the donors who support you on this important day. You could even set up a watch party on North Texas Giving Day. Bring all of your board members together to watch those leaderboards and make phone calls in real time, making sure that your donors feel appreciated and that they know what those funds will go towards. Now, we know that board members have competing priorities. Board members are a volunteer role on top of a day job and other leadership roles that they have in the community. That said, we want to provide meaningful opportunities to propel your mission forward, and that can provide a tangible impact to your work. So I want to bring in a guest now. Her name is Jamie Lesko. She is actually vice president of the board and the marketing coordinator of Duck Team 6 Street Dog Rescue. Both of those are completely volunteer roles. Jamie knows all too well about the competing priorities facing many nonprofits and came up with an incredibly creative way this past North Texas Giving Day for engaging your board members. So welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So in fact, Duck Team 6, which by the way, I love your name, of the organization, this dog street rescue group actually won the board engagement prize this past year. So congratulations. That was a brand new prize that we offered, and was thrilled to see your campaign. So tell our audience a little bit just about what is Duck Team 6. What do you all do?
So Duck Team 6 is a street dog rescue in Dallas, and our mission is to reduce the street dog population through capture, placement, and outreach. We're a very small organization. We are completely all volunteer.
Wow.
We just have a lot of really dedicated volunteers.
That's fantastic. And so what role do your board members play in the everyday work of the organization?
Our board members, they typically end up on the board because they're so active in the organization. So it's kind of on top of their active role as volunteers.
Okay, so they're actually out on the streets helping you capture and rescue
Doing
dogs.
capture, outreach. Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. And how many board members do you have?
Currently, we have 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So a small but mighty
Yeah.
team. Okay. Fantastic. So you came up with your campaign approach for the 2018 North Texas Giving Day. Describe it. What did you do?
And it kind of happens. Having the kickoff every year starts to get you kind of thinking, oh, what are we going to do?
Right.
'Cause North Texas Giving Day sneaks up on us every year.
Us too.
So it was part of it was kind of introducing and nurturing new donors.
Okay.
So the goal was to show people what Duck Team 6 is, that there's so much that we do that people don't realize.
Okay.
So the focus was to kind of take each parts of our mission and showcase that.
Okay. And so how did you showcase? What did you do?
I kind of split it up into capture, placement, outreach.
Hmm.
We featured volunteers. We featured former, we call them duck dogs, who have been rescued and are now in loving forever homes.
And you
Uh-huh.
featured them through video.
Yes,
So this was a
yes. It was a
complete video series.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep, video series. We started, I think we had about 12 videos. So we started,
Wow.
I think we premiered it on the 1st of July, and just every Sunday we would premiere another video
Okay. And the
all the way
name of
up
it.
to North Texas Giving Day.
Okay. So the
Mhm.
name of it was really simple.
Mhm.
This is Duck Team
Yep.
6.
Mhm.
So trying to show every aspect of your organization. So how did board members get involved in this? What was their role in this campaign?
So they helped come up with the video topics. Some board members were actually featured. Yeah, some were featured. We had some videos that were totally geared toward North Texas Giving Day to kind
Okay.
of go over how we used our funds the previous year.
Mm-hmm.
We think it's important for people to see where their donation would go.
Mm-hmm.
And one of our other board members actually has a duck dog. So
Oh,
we featured
wow.
her and her dog.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's great. And so were all the board members comfortable being in front of the camera?
It varies. It was exciting because I mean I'm used to being behind the camera, so I don't even like being in front of the camera.
Thank you for being
Yeah.
here today.
So um, it was some was reluctant,
Okay.
but they were all they got excited about the series, and they got behind it and then got in front of the camera for me.
So, and you're reconnecting them to the mission. You're spreading this out. So it's obviously the whole purpose was to educate the community
Hmm.
about your work, but you're also keeping North Texas Giving
Hmm.
Day in the forefront of your
Yep.
board members' minds
Hmm.
as you lead up to the day, which
Hmm.
I don't know if you're intending, but that was a pretty strategic
Hmm.
move on your part.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, how did you pull this off? I mean, did you bring in, a film crew? Like, how did you make this happen?
I did it all pretty much myself. Got my camera. I mean, you got to have cooperation from your video subjects. So
Mm-hmm.
as long as they could cooperate, some videos did fall through, and that's where
Mm-hmm.
the board was really helpful in how about do this and getting that arranged.
Okay.
So as long as I had the ability to go out with a camera
Mm-hmm.
and a mic and shoot an interview or follow the capture team around,
Mm-hmm.
um, I was kind of I got a lot of footage like in the month of June. So I
Mm-hmm.
had probably 5 videos worth of footage, and then I would just kind of start editing and have a video ready to go every Sunday.
Wow, that's
Hmm.
fantastic. And so, how did you promote the series?
We posted on Facebook and
Okay.
YouTube, and then we did put a little ad spend behind it for video views.
So, how much did you spend on that ad spend to give people a little
Uh,
bit?
we probably only spent between 100 and 200.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, how else did you get your board involved in your North Texas Giving Day campaign? You ran this incredible "What is Duck Team 6"
Hmm.
a series. You got them involved in different aspects. What else did they do to help really further your fundraising success on North Texas Giving Day?
So normally we have a kickoff party. So we'll have a kickoff happy hour, and that's the board always comes. It's a way to get the volunteers excited and to start spreading the word and setting up their fundraising
Oh,
pages.
great.
So we always have a kickoff party. The day of, we have another party.
Yeah.
So we usually will find a restaurant that will also do like a give back,
Okay.
and we kind of have a little watching party. We'll start at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon and
Mm-hmm.
kind of hitting the refresh button on our phones.
Mm-hmm.
We'll usually do like a Facebook Live and just update people where we're at, ask for donations and that kind of stuff.
Well, I like the kickoff party idea
Hmm.
as well, because then you can make sure all the board members are clear on what's the ultimate goal of the campaign. They can help each other set up their fundraising pages and provide that
Hmm.
peer support. And it just kind of builds camaraderie and that we're all in this together. So
Hmm.
I love that approach. I also like the real time viewing on Giving Day. It really helps create that excitement and really help them reach out to friends in their network.
Hmm.
So that's great. So tell us, what were the overall results of your campaign?
Last year we raised a little over 30,000.
Wow.
We had a generous donor who matched, I believe, up to 5,000.
Oh my goodness.
And they've done that the last, I think, few years. So that's always a nice way to be able to encourage people to
Mhm.
donate, knowing that their donation is technically doubled.
Mhm.
Mhm.
No, that's fantastic. That's incredible, frankly, that you raised over 30,000 with such a small team.
Mhm.
And really, what's also interesting actually is that your two main asks to your board members were not financial. It was help us market
Mhm.
our mission through a video series, and two, help reach out to your networks through a fundraising page. So even though your initial ask to your board members wasn't for funds, did your board members end up personally giving on North Texas
Mhm.
Giving Day?
Yeah. Our board members, they always donate on North Texas Giving Day.
Wow, well, congratulations. Well, you clearly had financial success.
Mhm.
Were there any other impacts or successes from this campaign? How did it impact your organization?
I think it just kind of reinvigorates the excitement and passion for the organization. I mean, some volunteers didn't even know some of the stuff we do, so we've had like some crossover into other areas of the organization. So it gets people excited. We've already had a meeting about this year's round of
Oh,
videos,
great.
and that's kind of gotten everybody excited as well. So,
So you're going to take a
hmm
similar
hmm
approach for this
yeah,
year.
yeah.
Fantastic. And you clearly rely on volunteers, and you're completely volunteer run. So
hmm
you also have a day job in addition to
hmm
this work. How did you get the volunteers engaged in this in North Texas Giving Day?
They're all I mean, we love dogs.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to get
Mm-hmm.
we're kind of it's exciting. It's North
Mm-hmm.
Texas Giving Day. It's our biggest single fundraiser. I mean, how else I mean, we
Yeah.
don't normally make $30,000 in a day, so we rely on the donations, and
Okay.
it's a really exciting day. It's kind of a day a lot of us will take off of work.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fun. It's a fun day.
Well, and what I hear from you is it's a way to reconnect, is
Mhm.
reconnect your board members and your volunteers who are already in the thick of it, but really through your mission, that's how you really engage them. So that's fantastic. So I guess, my last question would be more about what advice would you give? We have a lot of nonprofits participating in North Texas Giving Day. They may not have a fully engaged board yet, or maybe their goal is to simply have 100% of their board members do something. What advice would you give?
I mean, it was kind of it wasn't the goal to get
Yeah.
people excited within the organization. It was to pull people from outside. But when you tell the story of what you do and the people in your organization and the people outside your organization see that, it just gets people engaged and excited and it makes them want to do more.
hmm Well, congratulations, Jamie. Your story shows me that even with a truly small army
Mhm.
of 4 board members, and just reconnecting them to that mission and through getting the word out, raising literally $30,000, that's incredible. Now you have a
Mhm.
whole video series that are
Mhm.
evergreen that you can use, frankly, year round to promote your work. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're so thrilled to have Duck Team 6 with us here today, and I hope that has helped you just brainstorm and think about ideas that you can engage your board on the 2019 North Texas Giving Day. Please don't forget to look at the resources pages to download all the toolkits that you would need, including the board member toolkit that you can hand out directly to your board members to get them started. And I cannot thank On Air Media again for hosting us. Good luck with your campaign and happy fundraising. We'll see you soon.